What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Master Game, back with another live paper at the Phillies at the Texas Rangers for game number one of the three-game series. And pitching for the Phillies tonight is Phillies Rangers, and the pitching for the Rangers tonight is Mel Kelly. Mel Kelly and the Arizona Diamonds did a trade, so they got him before the trade deadline, so and stuff like that. And then it was supposed to be Zach Wood pitching tonight, but Zach Wood got pushed back, guys. Breaking news: Zach Wood was supposed to pitch tonight, but he got pushed back to Sunday, so. Chris Sanders pitching tonight, so and they said if Zach Wood is all good to go, he can get the pitch on Sunday. And also another breaking news, guys. Last night I think Aaron Nolan pitched a game last night, and also I think Eduardo pitched in the game last night, and they said that Alec Boone going to start a rehab assignment, so that's going to be a good thing. So they said that David Robinson keep pitching good down in the minors. He might get called up to the bigs to help out him and Alvarado, so that's a good thing. Then you have them both back, and then they also said that Alvarado and Jose Alvarado and David Robinson will get called back up, and then that'll be great. And then they said that make room on the roster. They're gonna have to do. They gotta do. They have two Philly players. Two Philly pitchers. They're gonna get DFA. They said They said Joe Ross and Jordan Romano are both going to will go to the list of DFA. And then they said other players that have player options are Tanner Banks, I think Max Lazar, and then I think they said Angel, or the other players that have player options. So that's good for Romano to get DFA, because I'm like, get the man out of here, like, because he is terrible. So, and stuff like that. So that's just all, breaking news stories. So just want to let y'all know that kind of information. So the Phillies come this game 65.9 in the season, and the Rangers come to game 16.56 in the season. Here go your Phillies start line. We got Trey Turner, Kyle Stewart, right side with JT, Nick Castellanos right field, Vernon Barnes, Max Kevin, Vernon Barnes in center field, Max Kevin in left field. Out of camp playing third base, and Vice started playing in second base, and that's your Phillies start lineup. Yeah, so that kind of whole thing. So yeah, so. And we are underway up on Texas. What else though was another what up what's next? Yeah, this is a message to you on what's next. So what's that? I'm sorry for what I said about you, what you said about with the Eli thing, you still cool. Yeah, so I take back everything about that. So, because I thought that the message was that bad, the way y'all explained to me, like it was a bad thing. I thought the message was bad as the way y'all mentioned it yesterday, like it was that bad, but it wasn't looking that bad anyway. Here we go, y'all. So come out the bat for the Phillies. We got Trey Turner gonna bat the Phillies. No Philly players, no Bays. And that was how the first team go. Rick Kelly got a pitch for you. Trey, get ready for it. Running catch goes straight with the one. Rick Kelly got a pitch for Trey. Trey Turner flies out sharply to the center field. Win for it. And Trey Turner's out. Coming up next, the bat for your Phillies. Your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swilling. MVP. 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 No Philly players on base. One out top of the first team go. American got a pitch for you, swing, get ready for a right catch goes well low. American got another pitch, swing the mids, and that's strike 1-1. And American got another pitch, gonna be swing, get ready for it. And Kyle Swim asked for a timeout, y'all. And Kyle Swim will get right back in the red box and some baseballs. And American got another pitch, gonna be trying to get ready for it. American got another pitch, swing, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, he's swinging that with the 5 balls and 1 and 2. And American got another pitch, swing, get ready for running catch goes well 2-2-2. And I can't get the first swing. Then we'll go on here. Wait a that ball's going, gone. So I run from Castro and the Phillies on the ball. We got a swarm out. So, the score is the Phillies have 1 run, the Rangers have 0 runs. And Castro got a hit, he's 1 for 1, y'all. And this is Castro's fourth home, 41st home run, 41 home run on the 21 season on the ball to right field. That was one of the Phillies. Castro hitting home runs on the freaking bone. So coming up next, the bat the Phillies, we got your two-time MVP Bryce Harper, two-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies, no play for the base. 1 out, top of the first, here we go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. If Bryce Harper asks for time, your Bryce Harper, Bryce Harper, Bryce Harper, baseball. When coming got a pitch, gonna be Bryce, get ready for it. Once he's catching those balls, whatever. So what's that? Did you eat some more fatty foods to gain weight again? Did you do that? And one county got another pitch, can Bryce ready for Ronnie County to strike 1-1. One county got another pitch, Bryce ready for you swinging out was a foul tip, was a 1-2. You did? How much weight did you gain this time? And one county got another pitch, can Bryce get ready for it. And Bryce Harper got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. Mercado, you stupid. You gonna hit Bryce Harper with a pitch to get him on base? Oh, you done. You said 6 pounds, you said? You said 6 pounds? Nice. Remember, once that you gotta keep that promise to me that you said you're gonna do. So, you know. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Realmuto next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 3 first base, 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Will Kelly do a pitch over to his first baseman to make sure that Bryce Harper got the first base bag. Pickerton number 1 at first base. I got the Texas Rangers winning the City Connect jerseys. I hate you. Is he gonna do okay, but this is very lame too. You'll have to. And Mark Kelly got a pitch gunner for you, JT ready for you. Swinging out with the 5-1. And Mark Kelly got another pitch gunner for you, JT ready for it. You swinging out with the 5-0-2. It's some free baseball on Friday night, yo. After we watched the Eagles smoke the freaking Bengals last night. Ooh, that was good last night. Still got the high for that one. And, we got some Phillies baseball tonight, so we'll see how the series goes. And then wait for the Eagles to play again next Saturday at 1 p.m. against the Cleveland Browns at home. That's gonna be interesting. And American County got another pitch coming for you, JT Ray, but Ronnie County on the 22. I think next week the Phillies play against the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati, which I won't be able to cover none of that because I'll be on a vacation trip for the birthday, so in Atlantic City, so I won't be able to get none of that. But I won't be getting the series they will play against the Mariners on the 18th and 19th, so just not the one the 20th, but still just to get that in. So then on the 22nd, I'll get the last Eagles preseason game, so that will be good. But then we get the two smooth, y'all know, right? And McKenna got another pitch in there for you, JT ready for running catches 1-1-2. McKenna got another pitch to JT running catches swing down 5-1-2. McKenna got another pitch to JT ready for JT that's for Tower, yo, and JT to the right box has 1 base balls. And McKenna do a pitch over to his first base with Ezekiel Duran to make sure that Bryce Harper got the first base bag. Pickerton number 2 at first base. And what's next? Where you at? What's next? Come back, man. Come back. What's next? You always leave the stream. Come back, man. And Mark County got another pitch can read JT ready for it. Riley catcher goes the ball to the 2-2. As the Texas Rangers catcher tried to do a pitch over to his shortstop and tried to take out Bryce Harper, he take it off. And Bryce Harper is saved at second base. And this is Bryce Harper's 11th steal on the 21 season on second base. I know you know how to look at this. Don't do Bryce Harper dirty. Bryce Harper get tagged before he hit the bag? Yes, he did get tagged. Let's look at this again. I'm excited for tomorrow, guys. Can I get to watch the Doctor Who story, the movies? When I go over there, we get to watch it. We'll put on different devices, and then we get to talk about it on the 12 p.m. So, at least I get to see her face, though, because, today she had back problems. Because, been putting on too much weight, so it kind of messed with her back. So, I hope that she busts her back out, so that way it will be better by Monday, because we can see at least about on my trip to Tuesday. I don't get to see again until the 18th, so, so I figured that would be good for me today. And Mike Kelly got another pitch can be JT get ready for it. Riley catcher goes the ball 3, the 3-2, the full count. The rest of it is safe on that base. Thank you for that. And Mike Kelly got another pitch can be JT get ready for it. And that is ball 4. JT Miller is walking with the first base for the Phillies. And the call was overturned. The right side coach steals the second base for the catcher. That was the second baseman, Lucas Seaman. And Bryce was out. And we're taking the place going to JT. Running because the ball 3-3 to Brooklyn. And we're taking the place to JT. Ready for it. And that is ball 4. And JT is walking with the first base for the Phillies. Dang it, Bryce, I got to get out. And JT is supposed to ball the game. So coming on next to bat of the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat of the Phillies. You got one free player at first base. 2 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Mel County got a pitch in there by Castellanos. Ready for a swing in the mids. And that strike one is on 1. And Mel County got another pitch in there by Castellanos. Ready for it. And Mike Kelly did a pitch over to his first baseman, Ezekiel Duran, to make sure that JT really got the first base bag. Pinkerton number 1 at first base. And the color, don't say, oh God, because if you try to say something mean about me, I got my moderators in the chat. I got Star Wars there. I got what's next? Don't start. And Mike Kelly got another pitch going to be Castellanos ready for it. And Nick Castellanos grounded to a force out to the third baseman, Josh Jung, to the second baseman, Marcus Seaman. And JT Reardon is out at second base. JT Reardon, and that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So the score is 3 outs to the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 1-1, the Rangers have 0-1. So moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rangers turn the bat. Let's see if the Rangers do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And that was 1 of the Phillies. And the 3 Ranger players do the bat at the bottom of the first to be Sam, Haggerty, Corey, Seager, and Marcus Simeon. I know, and they're going to start, once that's going one of your people there. I think S. Dot says Detroit Tiger ladies, Detroit Tiger fan. Hey, there you go. When your people coming by. Nice. Okay, now that's not. Don't start saying that. Don't start saying that right now. Don't you start saying that the Detroit Tigers are better than the Phillies. Don't even start saying that. Don't even start saying that. And then try to face every decent team now. Okay, cause I was about to say, don't start saying that. Cause when you start saying stuff like that, then I'm like, okay, now you just trying to, okay. And right here with the title start on, you got Sam Huckabee, Corey Seager, Morgan Seager, Wyatt Langford, Josh Young, Adonis Garcia, Jake Berger, Kyle Hozanowski, and Ezekiel Durham. And that is your Texas Rangers start lineup. So come at the bat for the Rangers, we have Sam Huckabee. Come the bat for the Rangers, no Ranger players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect for Sam Gray Board. He swung it down with the 5 balls on 1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for Sam Gray Board. And swung it down one, that's the 5 balls on 2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for you. Sam Gray was swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Sam Huckabee is out. First strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Rangers, we have Corey Seager. Coming next, the bat for the Rangers, you got one Ranger playing on first base. 0 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect for you, Corey Gray boy. He swings it down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Corey Seager will reach the first base for the Rangers. And Corey Seager singles on a line drive to the center field of Brandon Marsh. Thank you, Marsh. Yes, what's that conclusion on that one? See a Tigers fan, he will agree on that one. Yeah, what's that? I don't know why you putting the K's in the chat. I don't know why you doing that. After you can do that after every time Star Wars writes 1K. Then every time Star Wars writes the number of K's in there, you can write the letter K's afterwards. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, we have Marcus Simeon. Next to bat for the Rangers, we got one Ranger playing on first base. One out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch connect by Marcus. Get ready, boy. Runner catches goes strike was on 1. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch for Marcus. Get ready, boy. He swings that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Marcus Simeon will advance the first base for the Rangers. And Marcus Simeon singles on a line drive to the center field of Bernie Marsh. Again, Bernie Marsh, you can't catch him in center field. 2 plays you messed up. And Corey Seager made second base. So the Rangers had Marcus Simeon on first base and Corey Seager on second base. Dang it, Marsh. 2 plays you can't catch it. So coming up next, the bat for the bat for the Rangers, we have Wyatt Langford. Coming next, the bat for the Rangers, we got Ranger players on first base, second base. One out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch in the way. Wyatt, get ready for it. Ronald Kelly goes the balls 1-0. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in the way. Wyatt, get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul balls 1-1. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in the way. Wyatt, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, not strike 2. Is a 1-2. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, Wednesdays is a Tiger fan first and the Phillies fan second. So yeah. So and Christmas Sanchez got another pitch connect for you. Wyatt, get ready for it. Right now, catches goes the ball 2-2. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Why you ready for it? You swing it down when that's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Why you ready for it? You swing it down when that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Why you ready for it? Ronda catches good. That's strike 3. And Wyatt went forward is out. Second strikeout for Christmas Sanchez, 2 Ks. You only gotta write 1 K with which stage. You have to write 2 Ks. You only have to write 1. But you can write 2, whatever you want to do. So coming up next, the bat for the Rangers, we have you got Josh Jung next to bat for the Rangers. We got Ranger players on first base, second base, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Cruz Sanders got a pitch in the play. Josh ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-0. Yeah, you can't do it with the wrong. Yeah. You remember, see? And Cruz Sanders got another pitch for Josh ready for it. Ronda's catching goes the ball 2-2 now. Yeah, so when Star Wars like the 3K, you just don't write any Ks for that one. But you can do it for the right, you can do it 4K, you can write 4Ks and stuff like that. Then just what And Quentin Sanders got another pitch coming by Josh Gray boy. You swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single with Josh Judge will base the first base for the Rangers. And Josh Judge singles on line drive to the right fielder. Nick Castellanos. Dang it, Nick Castellanos. And Michael Senior base the third base. So the Rangers have the Josh Judge on first base. And Michael Senior on third base. Praise the court now. So the Rangers scored a run. So the Phillies have 1 run. The Rangers have 1 run. Tied base game, ladies and gentlemen. And the Rangers get their first run score in the bottom of the first. Thanks to Corey Seager. That game started at 1. Cristiano, what the hell, man? So coming up next, the bat for the Rangers, we have Norman's Garcia next to bat for the Rangers. You got Ranger players on first base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Crystal Sands got a pitch for your boy, your nose. Get ready, boy. Right, catch the strike was on 1. Crystal Sands got a pitch for your nose. Get ready, boy. You swing it out was a 5-0 0-2. And Crystal Sands got another pitch for your nose. Get ready, boy. Right, catch the balls 1-2. Top teams have been losing since the All-Star break. Well, yeah, sure did. Yeah, since we was there. And the balls and the Christmas Day no pitcher knows the balls in third, the balls 1-2. Christmas Day no pitcher knows very good. And the nose can see as for time on the nose can see I've never ever seen someone baseball. And Christmas Day got no pitcher knows very good. Ronda catcher goes the ball 2-2. And Christmas Day just got no pitcher no boy, knows very good. You swing it down when that's a 5-0 and 2-2. And And Christmas Sanders got another pitch coming for you. That was a great one. Ryder catches goes to ball three. It's a 3-2 to Book Hill. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch coming for you. That was a great one. You swing it. Ryder catches goes to ball three. It's a 3-2 Book Hill. Christmas Sanders pitch. That was a great one. You swing it. That was a 5 balls, a 3-2. The Washington State players on Saturdays. Oh my God, they do that. That was kind of long. And Christopher Sanders got another pitcher for you. Christopher Sanders got another pitcher for those great boy. He swung at that one. That's another 5 ball, still 3-2. But the door is closing on Phillies to win the World Series because they're going to win the World Series. They can't keep everyone a lot of the big contracts coming in. Well, that's not. You had to say that about the Phillies. You say go Phillies. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch coming with those great boys. And those gonna see it grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner due to the first base and vice off in time. And those gonna see it's out. And that's 3 outs for the Rangers. So it's going the Phillies have 1 run, the Rangers have 1 run, tie base again, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the battle, the Phillies and able to turn the bat top of the second. And the 3 Philly players in the bat top of the second will be Brandon Marsh, Max Campbell, and Albert Kim. But the Phillies are trying to figure out a way to keep out of it. They trying to choose. The Phillies are trying to choose between Kyle Schwarber or Ranger Suarez to bring back next season. They're trying to choose between Schwarber or Suarez to bring back. So I think the Phillies are more leaning towards bringing Kyle Schwarber back and then letting Ranger Suarez walk. Though, so they think about doing that because they gotta bring Kyle Schwarber back. Cause they let Kyle Schwarber walk. That'd be the worst thing the Phillies do. You know. As that, so the Phillies are trying to bring Kyle Schwarber back because they let him walk. Then they keep Ranger Suarez, and that's kind of like you just got the best hitter you got. Mm-hmm. No, Castro doesn't want to go to Detroit Tigers. Castro would say if he doesn't get a contract with the Phillies by the end of the season, then he wants to go play for his hometown and say he wants to go play for his hometown. Castro was from Cincinnati, Ohio, so Castro would say he wants to go play for the Cincinnati Reds if the Phillies don't resign him. So Castro wants to go play for the Cincinnati Reds, y'all. Yeah, it's the Tigers old GM. And yeah, but that's Dave Dombrowski though, so but, who's feeling anybody? And Castro don't want to go to the Tigers. He want to go to Cincinnati and play the Reds. So there ain't no way he wants to go to the Detroit Tigers. There's no way. So. Not making that up. That's a big rumor right now. But I don't think he wants to. Yeah, but the one about him going to go play for the Cincinnati Reds, that's the actual true one because Castro ain't saying he's gonna play for the Detroit Tigers. He never said that. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh. Coming the bat for the Phillies, no Philly Bears, no Rays. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. And Will County got a pitch count for you Marsh, ready for everybody to go strike on the one. And Will County got another pitch for you Marsh, running catch goes balls on one. And Will County got another pitch for you Marsh, swinging as 5-1-2. And Will County got another pitch for you Marsh, ready for running catch goes running. And Randy Marsh asked for time on your Randy Marsh got 11 batting system of base, so the Will County got another pitch for you Marsh, ready for it. And Randy Marsh swing that goes right to the grass, and Wilson with the wall. And Brandon Marsh running around first, stopping second. Brandon Marsh got a W, and Brandon Marsh got a hit. Brandon Marsh is 1 for 1 yard. And this is Brandon Marsh 15 double on the 2021 season on the ground ball to left fielder Sam Haggerty. That's what I'm talking about, Marsh. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, coming next to bat the Phillies, we have Max coming next to bat the Phillies. You got 1 free player second base, 0 outs, top of second. Here we go. Will Kelly got a pitch count for Max great for Ronnie's catch goes balls. Ronnie's catch goes balls without. And Will Kelly got another pitch count for Max great for it. Ronnie's catch goes strike one is 1-1. What's up, T-Dot? But that's what Castle want to go, so he can help them try to get to be, once he contenders, he gonna try to do if he don't get back with the Phillies in. And Mark Kelly got another pitch gonna play Max, get ready for it. He swing it down when that's the 5 balls, 1 and 2. So remember all day he should have kept him after the joint. He went the balls in that place a great deal. Yeah, Dave Rossi is good though. And Mark Kelly got another pitch gonna play Max, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes ball 2 to 2 and 2. And Mark Kelly got another pitch gonna play Max, get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, that's the ball 3, it's a 3 and 2, the full count. I mean, he proved it at the deadline. He made a good deal, but I miss McAble's future ace. Oh, yeah. And Bill Kelly got another pitch count for Max, great one. Said the Dot family. And Max Kevin grounds out to the first baseman, Ezekiel. During the Max Kevin's out, Max Kevin 1 for 1. But Brandon Marshall makes the third base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Albert Kim next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free player in third base, 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. I toe. And Mark Kelly got a pitch count for you. I toe, ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes strike one is on 1. And Mark Kelly got another pitch count for you. I toe, ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes the balls 1 and 1. And Mark Kelly got another pitch count for you. I toe, ready for it. You swing it down when it's a 5 balls 1 and 2. I don't care. Get Brandon Marsh home. And Mark Kelly got another pitch for y'all took away for it. You swing it down when it's a 5 balls 1 and 2. And Mark Kelly got another pitch for y'all took away for it. And I don't care if for a time on your own. I don't care if I've been 6 on baseball. And Mark Kelly got another pitch for y'all took away for it. Ronnie's catch goes to roll 2 to 2 and 2. And as I said, alright, I'm enjoying this stream, good conversation, but I have to go. I will subscribe to this channel. Thank you, guys, that you're going to do that. Thank you for doing it. Appreciate you for that one. And Mark Kelly got another pitch count for y'all took away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Allen Kim is out. Allen Kim, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Hold on, before I go, are you guys in Philly? Well, I'm in Philadelphia, so I don't know about Winston, Texas, and Star Wars. I'm not sure where they from, but I'm in Philadelphia, so. Which one you talking about? What you talking about? Is that you talking about the baseball team, or you talking about where I'm from in general? Is that what you saying? And coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stockton next to bat the Phillies. You got 1 free player in third base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Merck County got a pitch gun for you. Start get ready for running because you're going to strike with the one. Merck County got another pitch for you. Start get ready for running because you're going to roll with the one. Yeah, that's that. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the baseball team. So I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from Philadelphia, so. And Merck County got another pitch gun there for you. Start get ready for it. Running because you're going to strike with the one. Merck County got another pitch. Stop running because you're going to roll with the one. Merck County got another pitch for you. Start get ready for it. Running because you're going to roll to the 2-1. And Merck County got another pitch gun for you. Start get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to roll 3 to 3-1. Yeah, I'm from Philadelphia as that. So, go Phillies, go Eagles. Yeah, from Philadelphia. So, go Phillies, go Birds with the Eagles, and go Sixers. And then Flyers and Union and all that stuff, and then, wings. And we're going to get another pitch where you start ready for it. And that is ball four. And Bryson starts Walker with the first base for the Phillies. This is Bryson starts first for the game. So the Phillies have Bryson start on first base and Brandon Marsh on the Phillies have Bryson start on first base and Brandon Marsh on third base. Phillies at the quarters down. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Merck County got a pitch in there for you. Try to get ready for it. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that the Detroit Lions are better than the Eagles because the Eagles won. Because the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. So don't try to say that the Detroit Lions are better. The Detroit Lions did make it to the playoffs one time, but they didn't make it to the Super Bowl though. So don't go there. And Merck County got a pitch in Detroit ready for a swing and a miss, and that strike one is on swing and a miss, and that strike one is on one. And Trey Turner was swinging the bat, swinging his baseball bat, Trey Turner was swinging that baseball bat, and the bat flew out his hand and went at the Phillies dome, stairs of the dugout. And Merck County got another pitch in the Trey get ready for it. Rodney's catch goes balls 1-1. Yeah, because we won the Super Bowl. We won the Super Bowls back to back. We won the Super Bowl Super Bowl 52, and we won Super Bowl 59. So we got 2 Lombardi trophies. So we got 2 rings. So. And Merck County got another pitch in the break, trying to get ready for it. And Merck County threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Ezekiel Duran, to make sure that Bryson is starting out the first base bag, picking turn number 1 at first base. And Merck County got another pitch in the break, trying to get ready for it. He's swinging that one, the foul balls 1 and 2. Yeah, so don't try to come for my Eagles, man. Don't you try to say that your team's better, because when's the last time the Detroit Tigers been to the Super Bowl? So wait, tell me when the last time you did. And Merck County got another pitch in the break, trying to get ready for it. Yeah, I'm gonna take them the other way when he just that pitch right there, so. And see, that's that you shouldn't say that the Detroit Lions are better than the Eagles, because they don't even try to do a comparison, because, that's automatic roll, so that's a roll, that's face combination, automatic roll, so that's a roll 2 and 2 and 2. And Merck County got another face combination for you, try to get ready for it. And Trey Turner grounds out to the pitcher. Merck County only inputs to the first baseman, Ezekiel Duran, who stepped in the first base back in time. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 2. And you stranded Bryson Staley and Brandon Marsh on base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Phillies have 1-1. The Rangers have 1-1. Tie base for ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rangers turning red. Let's see what the Rangers do. They're turning red at the bottom of the second. And the three Ranger players to bat the bottom seven be Jake Burger, Kyle Huzanowski, and Ezekiel Duran. And Chris Hayes coming out of the pitch again. So you tell you right I know, right? Yes, I got another thing to see for you. Was that you have to get this one? You got to do this one. You can do this one. I want you to gain like 20 pounds a day. See, I want you to gain 20 pounds a day. If you can do that one, that'll be great. So come up the bat for the Rangers. We got Jake Burns in the bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays a late 0 bottom of the second. Here we go. Because the Saints got a pitch in for Jake Rayburn. Runner catching us balls blue. And because the Saints got a pitch for you, Jake Rayburn. Swinging the miss, not strike 1-1-1. And because the Saints got a pitch for Jake Rayburn. Jake Burger asked for time on your Jake Burger having the balance to swing resource. And because the Saints got a pitch for Jake Rayburn. You swing that one goes right into the stands, and that's the 5-1-2. Yeah, see you heard what I said to you, Wednesdays? I said Wednesdays I want you to get Wednesdays I want you to gain 20 pounds a day. So that means like every day you gotta do it. So and that's just me saying that to you. And Christmas says he's got a pitch gonna bring Jake ready for it. You swing at that one, that's another 5-0, still 1-2. And Christmas says he's got a pitch gonna bring Jake ready for it. Now you have to mute your audio for Wednesdays. And Jake Burger reaches on the ground ball to the third base and out of kill. Official scoring ruling pending. Yeah. Oh, what's that said Burger because the player in the game is called Jake Burger. The Texas Ranger player is called Jake Burger. His first name is Jake, last name Burger. That's why. No, not the catcher. No, the guy that was on base. He's not a catcher. He's No, Jake Burger. You're talking about the DH for the Texas Rangers. Jake Burger, the DH for the Texas Rangers. That's the one we're talking about. Not the one, you know. Yeah, talking about the Texas Rangers DH. And so coming up next, the bat for the Rangers, we got Kyle Kuzanowski coming next to the Rangers. We got one Ranger playing first base. 0 outs, 5 in the second. Here we go. Kuzanowski got a pitch. Kuzanowski get ready for it. Running catch going straight with the one. Kuzanowski got a pitch. Kuzanowski get ready for it. Running catch going to strike 2, 0-2. And Kuzanowski got a pitch. Kuzanowski get ready for it. And Kyle Kuzanowski is out. Running catch going to strike. Swinging the miss, not strike 3. And Kyle Kuzanowski is out. Third strikeout for Kuzanowski, 3 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, we have Ezekiel Duran next to bat for the Rangers. We got one Ranger playing first base, 1 out, 5 in the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, Ezekiel get ready for it. And Ezekiel Duran grabs into a double play. And then Ezekiel Duran grabs into a force out to the shortstop, Trey Turner to the second baseman, and Bryce is done. Jake Burger's out at second base with Ezekiel Duran the rest to first base. And Christmas is coming next to bat for the Rangers. We had Sam Hagerty we had Sam Hagerty coming next to bat for the Rangers. We got one Ranger playing on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Christmas Sanders got a pitch going to be Sam Gray Right catcher goes strike 1-1. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch going to be Sam Gray Right catcher goes the balls 1-1. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch going to be Sam Gray That ball's in the dirt as a ball 2-1. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch going to be Sam Gray And Sam Hollywood runs out to the first baseman, Bryce Harper, and Sam Hollywood is out. And that's 3 outs for the Rangers. So the Phillies have 1-1, the Rangers have 1-1, tie base for ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat, let's see the Phillies and the turn the bat, top of the third. And the 3 Phillies plays the bat, top of the third. Kyle Swim with Bryce Harper and JT Inning. Kyle Swim with 1-1 with a home run, all behind the run. Bryce Harper got hit by a pitch and caught stealing, and JT got walled. Oh, what's that? You didn't hear what I said earlier in the stream. I said earlier in the stream that I wish he gained 20 pounds a day. So, yeah, either you do it or you don't. You know, so that's what I mean. You said you can't put them all up. What do you mean by that, Wednesday? So coming up the bat for the Phillies, coming to the bat for the Phillies, we got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer, MVP. No Philly fans are ready, 0, top of the third, here we go. Mark Kelly got a pitch in there, boy, Swimmer, great boy. Right, so that was about 1. And Mark Kelly got another pitch, Swimmer, great boy. Right, catch another strike 2-2. And we're coming in the pastry, so we're ready for it. Riley's catching those balls 1 and 2. And we're coming in the pastry, so we're ready for it. And swinging down, that's a 5-1-2. And one kind of get another pitch in there for you. So we go for Castle as for time of you. And Castle, we give up in the back box to the base one. And one kind of get another pitch for you. So we go for it. All these catches goes 1-2 to 2-2. And one kind of get another pitch kind of base one. We go for it. All these catches goes 1-3 to 3-2 to full count. And one kind of get another pitch kind of for you. Wait, so get ready for that is 1-4. And Castle is 1-2 base, the first base for the field. Castle got a base, and this Castle is supposed to win the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have 2 times repeat right side next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 people in first base, 2-0, top of the third. Here we go. One Kelly got a pitch to the Bryce, get ready for it. And Bryce Simon flies out to one field to Sam Hickory. The Bryce Simon's out, Bryce Simon 0 for 1. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we have J.T. coming next to bat the Phillies. And got 1 people at first base, 1 out about the top of the third. Here we go. We're coming to get a pitch in there for J.T. Get ready for it. Right this catching. Right the catching goes. Right the catching goes. That's a 1-0. And we're coming to get a pitch in there for J.T. Get ready for it. And we're coming to get another pitch in there for J.T. Get ready for it. Running catching goes as well. Running catching as well. And we're cutting another pitch to J.T. ready for it. Running catching goes strike 1-1. And we're cutting another pitch in there for J.T. ready for it. Running catching goes 1-2 to 2-1. And we're cutting another pitch in there for you. And we're cutting another pitch to J.T. ready for it. Running catching goes 1-1. We're cutting another pitch to J.T. running catching goes strike 1-1. We're cutting another pitch to J.T. running catching goes 1-2. We're cutting another pitch to J.T. ready for it. Running. Right, JT, running catching goes 1-2. And we're cutting another pitch to JT, swing at the ball, running catching goes strike 2-2. And we're cutting another pitch to JT, anyway, swinging at the running catching goes 1-2. And we're cutting another pitch to JT, ready for it. Running catching goes strike 3, and JT is down. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have the Castillo next to bat the Phillies. Got 1 people at first base, 2 outs. Top of the third, here we go. We're coming at pitch speed, and Castellanos ready for it. Rodney's catching goes as well below. And we're coming at pitch speed, Castellanos ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1-1. And Mark Kelly got the pitch, and Roy Castellanos ready for it. And so that one, that's a 5-0 to 1-2. And Mark Kelly got the pitch for Nick Castellanos. And Nick Castellanos lines out to the left field and said, I'm going to, and Nick Castellanos down. Nick Castellanos, you're over 2. Nick Castellanos, you're over 2. And you straight counts on base, and that's 3 outs for the Rangers. For the Phillies, let's go. The Rangers, the Phillies have 1-1, the Rangers have 1. Tigers again, we're moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies, the Rangers turn the man, let's see the Rangers, turn the man at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Rangers, the at the bottom of the third, be Corey Seager, Morgan City, and Wyatt Langford. What's up, Elvis? Boy, Elvis is in the house. Well, no, Elvis, why you gotta leave, Elvis? I want you to stay. I don't want you leaving. They talking about Madden, they talking about NBA 2K26, y'all. That's coming out September, man. And I played 25, so I can wait for 26, so. And Friday, August 29th for early access and stuff. No, Eli, I'm right here. You know, what's up, Eli? Don't leave, Eli. Don't leave. I want you to stay, Eli. And when you go out, you kind of like you miss having fun with us. Yeah. No, the Match 26 come out, but they were talking about they're talking about NBA 2K26. NBA 2K26 is about to come out soon, guys. They said early access is August 29th, and then the game come out September, so but but 2K26, that's what I mean. Yeah, because Match 26, Match 26 didn't come out yet. Match 26 don't come out till August 14th. So that Match 26 is not out yet. It don't come out till August 14th, so yeah. So come at the bat for the Rangers. We have Corey Seager for the bat for the Rangers. The Rangers players are made. 0 outs, bat for the third. Here we go. I said Madden, not Madden. Madden, Madden. That's what I mean. Madden 26 is not out yet. It'll come out to August 14th. So I checked the release date for it. So yeah. Hey, Miss Annie, babe. Kevin Sanders got a pitch getting ready. Corey ready for running because he's going to strike one. Christmas Sanders got a pitch to Corey running because he's going to one. Christmas Sanders got a pitch to Corey running because he's going to 2-2-1. Christmas Sanders got a pitch to Corey ready for it. Corey Seager guards out to the first baseman. Right side who steps on first base back in time. And Corey Seager's out. So thank you, Miss Annie. Thank you for saying it. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, we have Marcus City for next to bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays on base. Well, I was about to do here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a biscuit with Marcus Raybourne. And Marcus Simeon flies out to the center fielder, Brandon Morris. And Marcus Simeon is out. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, we have Wyatt Langford connects to bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays on base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a biscuit with Wyatt ready for it. Why not Texas goes rolls now? The Phillies Texas in their history why you already moving. And why you waiting for that spend time on your why you waiting for giving the bad system of tools. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in there why you already moving. Swing in the miss, not strike one is 1-1. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in there why you already moving. And swing in the miss, not strike three. And swing in the miss, not strike 1-1. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch why you already moving. And why you waiting for the flies out to the right field and Nick Castellanos in foul territory. And why you waiting for the down. That's 3 outs for the Rangers. Since the Phillies have 1-1, the Rangers have 1-1. Tie race again, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies need to turn the red top of the point. And the three Philly players to the red top of the point will be Brady Morris, Vasquez with Aldo Kim. Brady Morris is 1-1 with a double. Vasquez was over 1. Aldo Kim was over 1 with a strikeout. The Toothpicks is alive and well. Even in the preseason, the Eagles pulled out the Toothpicks on the very first drive for a touchdown. Was the Cincinnati Bengals. Yep, they did. And come at the bat for the Phillies. We got Brady Morris in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans over 8-0. It's about top of the pool here. One cutting against pitch for you, Morris. Great Brady. Sweet as a follow one. One cutting against pitch for you, Morris. Running catch was 1-1. Running catch was 1-1. One cutting against pitch for you, Morris. Great. Running catch was strike two, 1-2. And one cutting another pitch against Brady Morris. Great boy. You swing that one goes high. You can wave it at the ball's going, gone. Third home run for Brady Morris. And the Phillies are taking lead. And Brady Rogers got hit. He's super too young. The score, the Phillies had 2 runs. The Rangers had 1 run. And the Phillies get the second run score in the top of the second. In the top of the fourth, thanks to Brady Rogers' solo home run. This is Brady Rogers' 7th home run on the 5 ball to right field. Cosmo hit a home run in the top of the first to get us going. Then Brady Rogers hits a home run in the top of the fourth. we got Cosmo hitting on that Brady Rogers. Oh yeah. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got Max Kevin next about the Phillies. No Philly fans or Rays. 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. And Will Kelly got a pitch for you, Max Great, but Max Kevin goes out softly to the pitch, and Will Kelly will then puts to the first base as Eagle German. Max Kevin's out on the batter's interference. And that's going to be over 2. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got Otto Kemp next about the Phillies. No Philly fans or Rays. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Otto. And Will Kelly got a pitch for Otto to the boy. Ronnie Catcher goes to ball 2. Will Kelly got a pitch for Otto. Ronnie Catcher goes to ball 2 down. And Will Kelly got another pitch for Otto to the boy. Ronnie Catcher goes to ball 3 down. And Will Kelly got another pitch for Otto to the boy. And that is ball 4. And Otto Kemp is walked to against the first base for the Phillies. This is Otto Kemp's first ball of the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1 people in first base. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Will Kelly got a pitch to Bryson Stock. Already going. Ronnie Catcher goes to walls 1 out. And Will Kelly got another pitch to Bryson Stock. Already going. And that ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2. It's a 2 now. What's that, you, Vince? I don't understand what you mean, so. Then we got the Rangers around 50 coach coming to the mound to talk to McKelly. That ain't good. Here we go. And Ron Kelly got another pitch in the Bryson Stock and Rainbow with. Ronnie Catcher goes to ball 3 to 3 0. And Ron Kelly got another pitch in the Bryson Stock and Rainbow with. Ronnie Catcher goes to strike 1 is a 3-1. What's up, WC Phil Drivers? What's up? And Ron Kelly got another pitch in the Bryson Stock and Rainbow with. That ball's in the dirt, and that is ball 4. And Bryson Stott is walking past the first base for the Phillies. This is Bryson Stott's second walk of the game. And Otto Kemp at second base. And the Phillies have Bryson Stott on first base and Otto Kemp on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner. Next to bat the Phillies, we got Philly Bears on first base, second base. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. And Ron Kelly got the pitch in the Trey Gray Bowen. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is on 1. And Will Kelly got another pitch going to be Trey Gray. You see that one, it goes all the way to the wall. And Trey Turner run around first, stop a second. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got a hit, he's 1 for 3. And this is Trey Turner's 25th double on the 21st season on line drive to left fielder Sam Edwards. And the Phillies scored another run. So the Phillies have 4 runs, the Rays just have 1 run. And the Phillies get a 2-run score on the top of the board thanks to the auto cue and Bryson Stott. That's for the 1 Phillies. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer. MVP, MVP, MVP. We got 1 free player, second base, 1 out, top of the board. Here we go. Will Kelly got a pitch for his Swimmer. We get ready for it. Swing. That was a 5-0-1. And Will Kelly got another pitch for his Swimmer. We get ready for it. And Kyle Swimmer flies out to the shortstop, Corey Seager. Kyle Swimmer's out. Kyle Swimmer's 1 for 2. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got your 2-time MVP, Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free player on second base, 2 outs, top of the board. Here we go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. And Will Kelly got a pitch going to make Bryce go for it. He swung it out with the 5-1. And Will Kelly got another pitch going to make Bryce go for it. And Will Kelly got another pitch going to be Bryce swing that's 5-1. Will Kelly got another pitch going to be Bryce going for it. Riley's catching goes balls on the 1. And Will Kelly got another pitch going to be Bryce going for it. You swing that one goes right to the stands, and that's a 5-1-2. The first game, Christmas Hedges 4 runs of points. That's called win for Rangers over here. And Mary County got another pitch going to make Bryce Gray for it. He's swinging that one, that's another 5-1, still 1-2. And Will Kelly got another pitch going to make Bryce Gray for it. And Bryce Harper strikes out the foul too. And Bryce Harper's down. And Bryce Harper, you're over 2. For your first strikeout. So coming up next, so the score is the Phillies, and that's it. And that's the Phillies. So the score, the Phillies have 4 runs, the Rangers have 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the board, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rangers turning back. Let's see the Rangers and turning back at the bottom of the board. And the 3 Ranger players turning back at the bottom of the board will be Josh Young, Adolis Garcia, and Jake Berger. We got 5 walks on our team, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty good. And we have 4-1, so that's pretty good. So that's pretty good for us, you know. So that's pretty good. So we're not losing this game, so that's a good feeling. And we got the Mercury, so we getting to him like they're in the water, making Mercury feel like he can't pitch. We figure him out. He played baseball on a Friday night, yo. And here comes Clemson is still pitching. So coming at the bat for the Rangers, we had Josh Judge come to bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays of 8-0. Bottom of the fourth, here we go. Clemson says he's going to pitch for Josh Grayboy. Runner catches goes strike with the one. Clemson says he's going to pitch for Josh Grayboy. And Josh Judge winds out sharply to the left field in the basket room. And Josh Judge is out. Alright, Star Wars, thanks for telling me that. So I know that you ain't going to be here on Sunday, so. And coming up next, the bat for the Rangers, we have Adonis Garcia against the bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays on base, one out, bottom of the fourth, here we go. Because the Rangers got another kind of pitch, kind of great Adonis Grayboy. Runner catch goes to strike 1-1. Because the Rangers got another pitch for Adonis Grayboy. Runner catch goes to balls 1-1. You got a reunion to go to? Okay. And Colonel says you got a pitch gonna wait, that was very boring. Runner catch go to strike 2 is a 1-2. And Colonel says you got a pitch for those great, but those go see as for time you don't see remember the man since baseball. The Colonel says you got a pitch for those great boy. And those go see it runs out to the shortstop trade to the first base and right time in time. And those go see is out. Yeah, he says that you had a reunion. He said Royal Union. You even said the re because you about to eat him. Coming up next, the bat for the Rangers, we have Jake Burke and this bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays away. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Crystal Sanders got a pitch for the Jake. Get ready for it. Ryder catches those balls on him. And Crystal Sanders got a pitch for the Jake. Get ready for it. And Jake, oh man, can't get the word out. And Jake Burger winds out to the center field of Brandon Morris, and Jake Burger's out. And that's 3 outs for the Rangers. So the score, the Phillies have 4 runs, the Rangers have 1 run. That's in the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat, the state of the Phillies leave the turn the bat, Tyler Perry. The 3 Phillies plays the bat, Tyler Perry, J2 Williams, Nick Castellanos, and Brandon Morris. J2 is over with a walk and a strikeout. Nick Castellanos over 2. And Brandon Morris is 2-2 with a home run, a double, and an RBI. Yeah, because it is a beast, too. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Williams for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. Zeros. Top of the fifth. Here we go. And one kind of get a pitch for J.T. Williams. He's swinging that one goes right to the grass. That's a single. J.T. Williams waits to first base for the Phillies. J.T. Williams gonna hit 1 for 2, yo. And J.T. Williams singles on a sharp line drive to the left field. Sam Hickory. So coming up next to battle the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. Coming next to battle the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. Next to battle the Phillies, we got 1 at first base. 0 outs about top of the fifth. Here we go. William Kelly doing pitch over to his first baseman. Ezekiel trying to make sure that JT got the first base bag. Pickerton the 1 at first base. And William Kelly got a pitch coming for you, Castellanos. Ready for it? And William Kelly got a pitch for Castellanos. Ready for it? Riders catch goes to Rose with him. And William Kelly got another pitch coming for Castellanos. Ready for it? You swing it out when it's a 5-1. And Mark Kelly got another pitch coming for Castellanos. Ready for it? Okay, get another pitch because Castellanos. Ready for it? Running catch goes to Rose below. Okay, get another pitch because Castellanos. Straight to the level below. Okay, get another pitch because Castellanos. Ready for running catch goes to strike 2 to 1-2. And Mark Kelly got another pitch because Castellanos. Ready for it? That rolls in the dirt. There's a roll 2 to 2-2. And Mark Kelly got another pitch for Castellanos. Okay, wait for it. So Mark Kelly got another pitch for you, Castellanos. Ready for it? You swing it out when it's a 5-0 and 2-2. And Mark Kelly got another pitch for Castellanos. Ready for it? You swing it out when that's another 5-0 still 2-2. And Mark Kelly got another pitch for Castellanos. You ready for it? You swing it out with another 5-0 still 2-2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 5-0s in this 7 Castellanos. And Mark Kelly got another pitch for Castellanos. Ready for it? And Mark Kelly got a pitch over to his first baseman. And Ezekiel trying to make sure that JT got the first base ready. Pickerton number 2 at first base. And Mark Kelly got another pitch for you, Castellanos. Ready for it? Ronnie's catch go to strike 3, and Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 3 your first strikeout. Nick Castellanos can't hit. You stay with him. Here come the Texas Rangers coming up to the mound to talk to Will Kelly that he good. And he's taking about the game. Pitching change for the Rangers. So 2 people watching with 8 likes. He knew this was coming. Well, we knew what was coming. Star Wars 1. And then Mercury's getting taken out. Oh, yeah. The big change for the Rangers. The Mercury's the pitcher next on the pitch of the Rangers be Robert Garcia. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bunny Morris connects to the Phillies. We got 1-3 player on first base. 1-0. 1-0. Top of 1-0. Top of the fifth. Here we go. And Robert got a pitch connect for Morris. Great board. Ronnie's catch goes rolls with him. And Robert got another pitch connect for Morris. Great board. Ronnie catch goes as well. And Robert got another pitch connect for Morris. Great board. Ronnie's catch goes roll 2-2 now. And Robert got another pitch connect for Morris. Great board. I don't know what just happened here, but it's way that goes right into the grass. That's a single. Randy Moss just advanced the first base. Randy Moss run around first, stop and second. Randy Moss got a W. Randy Moss got another hit. Randy Moss is 3 for 3 on. This is Randy Moss 16 double on the 5-0 to the center field. Watson late was deflected by the right field. Those go see him. And JT Miller went to third base. So the base have Randy Moss on second base and JT Miller on third base. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Max Kepler next to the Phillies. We got Philly Rangers second base and third base. Without top of the fifth, here we go. Max Kepler, get Marsh home. Get JT home. And Robert got a pinch because he Max going to run the catch on straight with the one. And Robert got another pinch because he Max going to win. And Max Kepler reaches on a finish, straight up with a shortstop. Corey Seager to the catcher, Kyle Henderson, JT Miller was out at home plate. But Brandon Marsh advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Max Kepler on first base and Brandon Marsh on third base. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Aldo Kemper next to the Phillies. We got Philly Rangers on first base and third base. 2 rounds. Top of the fifth, here we go. Out two. And Robert got a pitch in the run. Y'all took a really boy. Run this catch goes, rolls with him. And Robert got another pitch in the boy. You out took a really boy. Run this catch goes and straight goes with one. And Robert got another pitch in the boy. You out took a really boy. And swing that goes right to the stands. That's a 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Robin gonna face for you. I'll take ready for it. Is when it comes to the one and Robin gonna face you out to when it comes to the strike with the win. And I'm gonna face for you out to ready for it. Running. He's making that's 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Robin gonna face for you out to ready for it. That ball's in there. That's ball 2, 2, 2. The mask Kevin takes on his mask Kevin save at second base. This mask Kevin second steal on the second base. And the Phillies got mask Kevin on second base. And Randy Moss on third base. So coming in so Robert got the base getting everybody out to the ready for it. Rodney's catching Rodney's catching goes to roll three. Rodney's catching goes to roll 3. So 3 2 the one count. And Washington State for 3. Yep. And Robert got another pitch getting everybody out to the ready for it. And that is ball forward. Out of came is ball to race the first base for the Phillies. And this is out of Cape's second ball of the game. So the Phillies have out of Cape on first base. Vance Cape on second base and Randy Marsh on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. We got 6 balls in the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott next to bat for the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Here we go. And Robin got a pitch going to be out before he Stott ready for it. Rodney's catching go strike was on 1. Here comes Stott. You got to go and send this shit out of here. And put the ball in play and get Marsh home. We want to score a run at least. And Robin got another pitch going to you Stott ready for it. Rodney's catching goes to 5 balls. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on 2. And Robin got another pitch going to Stott ready for it. Rodney's catching goes to rolls 1 and 2. You can't leave the bases loaded, right. Because if you do that, that's bad in itself. And Robin got another pitch going to Stott ready for it. And Rodney's catching goes to strike 3 and Rodney starts down. Right start you owe for 1, with your first strikeout, and you straight out Kim, Max Kevin, and Randy Marsh on base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies have 4 runs, the Rangers have 1 to move on to the bottom of the 5th. Joe, and it's the Rangers turn the bed. Let's see the Rangers and the turn the bed at the top of the bottom of the 5th. The 3 Rangers Rangers to the bed at the bottom of the 5th will be Kyle Hanasia, Ezekiel Good, and Sam Agarwati. Okay, I gotta get some Oreo. To come up the bat for the Rangers, we had Kyle Hernandez here. Come to the bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays a base. 0 outs, 5 in the fifth. Here we go. What's up, Mike Rooney? And Chris Sanders got the pitch for you. Hunter Garcia, you ready for running catch goes the ball around. Chris Sanders, the pitch, Hunter Garcia, swing to the foul 1. And Chris Sanders, the pitch, Hunter Garcia, ready to swing to the foul 1 2. And Chris Sanders, the pitch, Hunter Garcia, swing to the number 1 still 1 2. And then Chris Sanders got another pitch, Hunter Garcia, ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Kyle Hunter Garcia's out. 4 strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 4 Ks. Coming next to bat for the Rangers, we have Ezekiel Durham next to bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays on base. 1 out, 5 in the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch to Ezekiel. Get ready for a runner. Catch the strike was on 1. Rangers got another pitch for Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you. Ezekiel runner catch the strike was on 1. And Christopher Sanchez got a pitch. Ezekiel runner catch the strike 2 is on 2. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch. Ezekiel get ready for it. Ezekiel Durham. As for time, Ezekiel Durham get right in the back by 6 more base moves. And Rangers got another pitch. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Ezekiel get ready for it. Runner catch goes the balls 1 and 2. Did you get that straightened out last night? Yeah, I get the stuff straightened out last night. I did. I didn't apologize to Star Wars anyway. Everything straightened out last night, Mike Green. I didn't apologize to Winston for what happened. And the pistol single, another pitch for you. Ezekiel get ready for you. Swing it out, goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Ezekiel Durham will rest the first base for the Rangers. Ezekiel Durham singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Dang it, Brandon Marsh again. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, we have Sam had a good tree. Coming next to bat for the Rangers, we got 1 Ranger player on first base, 1 out, 5 in the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got the pitch coming for you. Sam ready for it. Right, that ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1 out. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Sam ready for it. Right, that catch goes the ball 2 now. What's that you watching? What you watching, Mike Greeny? Oh, you watching the Little World Series game? Oh, yeah, the Little World Series, yeah. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for you. Sam ready for it. And Sam Haggerty flies out to the center field of Brandon Morris. And Sam Haggerty is out. Hey man, big fat Louie, nice. The Louie's with all the little kids and stuff, yeah. And coming next to bat for the Rangers, we got Corey Seager next to bat for the Rangers. We got 1 Ranger playing first base. 0 outs, 5 in the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect with Corey. You ready for it? Right now, catch goes the balls 1 out. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect with Corey. You ready for it? You swing it, that one goes right to the stage, and that's a 5 balls 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for you. Corey, you ready for it? Yeah, man. And swing that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Corey Seager is the first base for the Rangers. And Corey Seager singles on the ground ball to the center field of Brandon Marsh. Thank you, Brandon Marsh. And Ezekiel Durden base to third base. So the Rangers had Corey Seager on first base and Ezekiel Durden on third base. Playing the court down. Thank you, Morris. So coming up next, the bat for the Rangers, we have Marcus Sims. Coming next, the bat for the Rangers, we have Ranger players on first base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. For the Mercedes, got a pitch connect with Marcus Gray for it. Right now, catch goes strike one zone one. And Crystal Mercedes got a pitch with Marcus Gray for it. Right now, catch goes strike two zone two. And Crystal Mercedes got a pitch connect with Marcus Gray for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's balls 1 and 2. And Christopher Sanchez and the pitch connect by Marcus Grayboard. You swing it that one. That's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. What's up, Jenny Woman? Here's a married woman who I think she was a one night stand. Who you talking about, Jay? Don't talk about me, cause I ain't married, so. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect by Marcus Grayboard. Right now, catch goes to ball 2 and 2 and 2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect by Marcus Grayboard. Right now, catch goes to ball 3 and 3 and 2 to book him. Phillies Texas Rangers pitch for Marcus Gray that is ball 4. And Marcus Simmons walked and base to first base for the Rangers. And Corey Seager at second base. So the Rangers have Corey Seager on first base, because Marcus Simmons on first base, Corey Seager on second base, and Ezekiel Durden on third base. Base loaded for the Rangers. Yeah, nobody want that. Come on. Somebody come out here. Somebody. Moving up. Anybody? Maybe I can come up to the room to talk to the principal Sanchez. That ain't good. Get somebody to vote in the woman for the Phillies. Come on. And Jordan Romano, good thing Joy got me Jordan Romano on people, man. Jordan Romano, I hope you get DFA, man. I hope you do get DFA, because you. Alright. And coming next to bat for the Rangers, we have Wyatt Langford. Coming next to bat for the Rangers, we got Wyatt Langford. Coming next to bat for the Rangers. Mason over the Rangers, 2 hours, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect by Wyatt, get ready for it. Runner catch another strike with the 1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect by Wyatt, get ready for it. He's swinging down, goes right into the stands. That's a 5-ball zone 2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect by Wyatt, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Phillies Texas Rangers pitch going to be white, gray, blue. And that ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2, the 2-2. And Phillies Texas Rangers pitch going to be white, gray, blue. And Wyatt Langford flies out sharply to the left field of Max Kepler, and Wyatt Langford is out. And that's 3 outs for the Rangers. So it's going the Phillies have 4 runs, the Rangers have 5 runs. And the Phillies have 4 runs, the Rangers have 1 run. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do. They turn the bat at the top of the sixth. And the 3 Phillies the bat tops to be Trey Turner, Cosmo, and Bryce Harper. Trey Turner is 1 for 3 with a double, 2 RBIs. Cosmo was 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, and RBI. Bryce Harper was 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch, a strikeout, and a caught stealing. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans are made. 0 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Robin got a pitch to Trey Gray, but what is catching those balls below? And Robin got a pitch going to be Trey Gray, but what is catching those balls 2-2 now? And Robin got a pitch going to be Trey Gray, boy, swinging the miss. That strike 1 is a 2-1. And Robin got a pitch going to be Trey Gray, boy. Ronnie's catching us ball 3 is a 3-1. And Robin got another pitch getting up for Trey Gray, boy. And that is ball 4. Trey Turner is ball 2. It's the first base for the Phillies. And Trey Turner got this is Trey Turner's first ball of the game, yo. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer. MVP, MVP, MVP. We got 1 people at first base, 0 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Robin got a pitch, getting away, swinging away, boy. Money catch goes straight with the win. And Robin got a pitch, swinging away, boy, as the Rangers catcher. Try to do a pitch over to his second baseman to try to take out his shortstop to try to take out Trey Turner, and he takes over and stops at second base. And Trey Turner is saved at second base, and this is Trey Turner 2016 on the 21st season on second base. And Robin got another pitch in the base, swinging away, boy. And Riley's catching on the strike 2-2. And Robin another pitch count race forward, ready forward. And you second that one, that's another 5-1 still on 2. And the pitch is dead low. And we turn to the third yet. And Robin got another pitch for you to swim with the ready boy. Castro with strikes on the foul tip. And Castro was out. Castro will be 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got your two guys. Coming next to bat the Phillies, you got your two-time MVP. Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies, you got 1 big player at second base. 1 out. One out. Top of 6, here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Bryce Harper asked for time on your own. Bryce Harper driving the bat by system of base rules. And Robin got a pitch in there for you, Bryce. Ready for it. He's swinging down when there's a 5 balls on 1. And Robin got another pitch in there for you, Bryce. Ready for it. Swing and a miss, now strike 2 is 0-2. And that ball's in there, there's balls 1 and 2. And Robin got another pitch in there for you, Bryce. Ready for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls 1 and 2. And Robin got another pitch in there for you, Bryce. Ready for it. Swing and a miss, and no strike 3. Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. And we got the Texas Rangers manager coming to the mountain to talk to Robin Garcia. That ain't good. He's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Rangers. pitch tonight, coming pitch for the Rangers will be Cole Win. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Reed. Next to bat the Phillies, we got one big player at second base, 2 outs, about the top of 6 p.m. Home gonna pitch in there for you, JT Gray, but runs catch go strike with the one. And Cole gonna pitch in there for you, JT Gray, one. Running catch goes the balls in the one. And Cole gonna pitch in there for you, JT Gray, one. Swing the Reds, and that's strike 2, 1 and 2. And Cole gonna pitch for you, JT Gray, one. And JT Reed flies out to the right fielder. Jones Garcia, JT Reed is JT Reed, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. And you straight Trey Turner on second base. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So score. The Phillies have 1-1. The Rangers have 1-1. And we get up to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Rangers turn the red. Let's see the Rangers turn the red at the bottom of the 6th. The 3 Rangers plays the red. 2 up the red at the bottom of the 6th will be Josh Young, Adonis Garcia, and Jake Berger. Yeah, he's out of pitching order, yeah. And coming up the bat for the Rangers, we have Josh Young for the bat for the Rangers. The Rangers plays over 8 zeros. About the 6 0, put the safety and pitch for Josh Young for his swing up the ball was over. And Crystal State got another pitch for Crystal State got another pitch for Josh Grayboy. Running catch goes to Wolves. Crystal State just got another pitch for Josh Grayboy. He swung it out with the ball was 1 and 2. And Crystal State just got another pitch for Josh Grayboy. Running catch goes to Wolves 2 and 2 and 2. And I tell you, they won the one pitch. They said you might have 3.5 games to lead. If the Mets lose, then we win. And Phillies Texas another pitch for you, Josh Billy Boyd. Oh, that catch goes 1-2-2-2. And Phillies Texas another pitch for you, Josh Billy Boyd. Phillies Texas another pitch for you, Josh Billy Boyd. So it was swinging the miss, and that's strike three. Josh Huck's out. Pitch strike over Cooper Sanders, 5 Ks. Coming up next to Evidence for the Rangers, we got Adolis Gonzalez for the Rangers. The Rangers play the Rays. Without, without. The bottom of the sixth, here we go. Cooper Sanders got a pitch for Adolis, ready for a swing down the Pablo's on one. And Cooper Sanders got a pitch for you, Adolis, ready for it. Because we're saying got a history that was very, very restricted that when the 5 was 1. And because we're saying got a history that was very, very running because goes straight to 2. And because we're saying got a history that was very, very restricted. He's swinging that when that's about, he's swinging that when that's about 5 was 1-2. And because we're saying got a history that was very, very. And because we're saying got a history everybody knows very, very. Running catches goes the balls 1-2. And and continue because you know the see as what time you see on the rest of the race because the second of this week the nose rainbow. Swing the race that running swing the race that's right day and the nose will see it down. 6 strike over because the stage is 6 Ks. And coming next to Beverly Angels, coming next to the Rangers, we got Jake Rose next to the Rangers. No Ranger plays the Rays, 2 outs, 5-6 in the Los Angeles got a pitch coming for you, Jake Rayboard. He's swinging down the 5-1. And Jake Rayboard for talent, and coming next to the Phillies, for the Rangers, but Jake Rayboard next to the Rangers, the Rangers plays the Rays. 2 outs, 5-6 in the and Jake Rayboard for talent, Jake Rayboard got the Rays situation. Because the Saints got a pitch coming for you with Jake Rayboard. He's swinging as a 5-1. And because the Saints got a pitch coming for you, Jake Rayboard. When he catches the other strike, when he catches the other, so he just follows on one. So saying that first way Jake ready, but when he catches the other one, because it's saying that the first for you. Because was saying that the first gonna be Jake ready for it. And so that one gonna goes all the way to the wall. And Jake Burger, once when I first started saying Jake Burger got a W. It said Jake Burger 10 to 15 steal on the shot one drive to the center field of Brandon Morris. So coming next to bat for the Angels, for the Rangers, you got Kyle Hajanowski to come next to bat for the Rangers. You got one Ranger playing second base. And Kansas City got a Pittsburgh Kyle Green for running Kansas City was one. And only one count that we got for the trade was Kyle Green. And Kansas City got a Pittsburgh Kyle Green because it was one. Kansas City got a Pittsburgh. And Kyle got a Pittsburgh for you. For you. And Kansas City got a Pittsburgh Kyle Green for the Kansas City was 2-2. And Kansas City got a Pittsburgh Kyle Green, but Kyle Henderson lights out shots to center field of Brandon Morris. Yeah, I guess you're gonna push it to you. So coming up next to bat for the coming next to bat for that's the answer. The Rangers to score the Phillies at 4 runs. The Rangers have one run that's the end of the 6th game. Moving on to the 7th inning gentlemen. The Phillies to the Rangers to the Phillies near the 20-man top 7. The Phillies put to the top 7. Nick Castellanos, Randy Morris, the Reds hit Nick Castellanos over 3 in the first strikeout. Randy Morris is able to do a home run, two RBIs, two and Bruce Ellis. has there's only one woman. If I say that the comment next about the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos, the comment next about the Phillies, we got Buddy Wilson next about the Phillies, no play by the Rays. When I top the 7, here we go. And Cole got a pitch, and then you were really, but only because he was trying to win. And Cole got a pitch, he was just so good, 502. And Cole, and then as well, got another pitch where you, Cole got a pitch, he was really because he was trying to win. Cole got a pitch, he was really because he was trying to win, too. Cole got a pitch, he was really because he was wrong, too. Cole got a pitch, he was really because he was wrong, too, too. Cole got a pitch, he was thinking the 5-1-2, too. Cole got a pitch, he was really because he was wrong, 3-3-2, okay. Cole got a pitch, he was really for it. Between that and the 5-1-2, 2. And Cole got a pitch, he was thinking that was right to go ahead. That's a single. Randy Moss raised the first base for the field. Randy Moss got another hit, 1-4, and Randy Moss singles on one drive to the left fielder. Sam had a great team. So coming up next to the Phillies, we have Max coming next to the Phillies. We got 1-3 player on first base, 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. So coming up next to the Phillies, we got Max coming next to the Phillies at 1-3 player on first base, 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. And Cole got a pitch, gonna be really Max going for 1 touch goes to ball blue. And we're gonna pitch, Max going for a swing that's foul blue. And The most was going to be very, so big, very sound, came by 8 point, the big change for the Rangers, so Christopher said, the big change for the Phillies, the Chris said, the pitcher like on the pitcher, the Phillies, be very strong. Chris said it was 16.6, hit 1-1, 6 strikeouts, and a 2.36 ERA. So coming up the bat for the so last time is basically as he goes doing the bat for the coming up the bat for the and last time got a pitch coming up as he get ready going. And so we don't want to go that single as he goes doing with best first base for the Rangers. They could do singles on the slow ground ball to the pitcher Mastone. Coming next to bat for the Rangers, we had Sam Hamilton for this bat the Rangers got one to play on first base. 0 outs, Robinson, here we go. Mastone got a pitch coming up for you, Mag, ready for it. Running catch goes straight going. And Mastone got another pitch coming up for you, ready for running catch goes straight going. And Christmas Day is another pitch for you, okay, and so they won. And so have 3 strikes on the ball team. And then we were down. So coming next to the Rangers, we got Corey Seager next to the Rangers, we got one way to play first base, one else, Bob so here we go. Right stroke, but the pitch gonna be totally great boy. Running catch goes well well. And right stroke, the pitch for you, Corey, great boy. Running catch goes strike 1. And right stroke, the pitch for Corey, great boy. Swinging the miss, and that strike 2 is 1-2. And right stroke, the pitch gonna for you. And Corey Seager lines out to celebrate the running rush. And Corey Seager down. And coming next to bat for the Rangers, we had coming next to bat for the Rangers, we had Marcus Siemens next to bat for the Rangers, and we got one to play at first base. 2 outs. Robinson, here we go. Rushing on the pitch for you. Marcus Siemens, running catch goes well. And Rushing on the pitch, and then right. And so it was said that the victory Marcus very voice and Marcus Simeon runs into a force of the third baseman. One of the sources discussed the sources to the second baseman voice his son and Zeke Dallas second base. That's the odds for the Phillies. That's the odds for the Colts. So that's good. For the Rangers, so the good. So that's good. The Rangers have 4-1. The Phillies have 4-1. The Rangers have 1-1. And you know. And so it's good. The Phillies have 4-1. The Rangers have 1. That's the end of the seventh league game. Moving on to the 8th league game. The Phillies to the Red State. The Phillies need to the Red top 8. The D3 Reds and Red top 8. Vice Star, Trey Turner, Castro, Vice Star, over with 2 rolls. Strike on the 1. Trey Turner's 1 for 3 with a double. A double. A walk and 2 RBIs. And Castro was 1 for 3 with a home run. That's a walk and then a strikeout. Okay. Coming about the Phillies, we got Vikings talking about the Phillies. The Phillies has a 8-0. Top of the game. The pretty chance for the ways to go win the Phillies are going to the Rangers lose North Korea. So, no one's going to first get a Rangers not ready for it. But it's going to follow. And we're going to first restart when it comes to the 1-1. We're going to restart when it comes to the 1-2-1. We're going to restart soon about 1-2-2. And then we're going to restart when it goes to swing the miss and that's strike the right start down. And what is you 0-2 with your second strikeout? So coming up next, the man for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the Phillies. No Philly fans are raised. 0 out, 1 out. Top of the eighth, here we go. Who's gonna pitch me Trey when it comes to the 1-1? Who's gonna pitch me Trey swinging the 5-1? Who's gonna pitch me Trey when it comes to the 1-2-1? And when it comes to the 1-3-1, between that is ball forward, right, and Trey Turner is rolled and rests the first base for the field. Coming next to the Phillies at 2025 National All-Star MVP Cows with MVP, Olympic first base, 1 out, top of the eighth, here we go. Who's gonna pitch to be so running because we're going to sing the follow on. Who's gonna pitch to Detroit for you go, for you so you're ready for it. The second is Rivals over 2. And then so it was council and fires out the shop with just centipede and white man food. So coming next about the Phillies, we got the two MP Barcelona next about the Phillies, no Phillies face on legs. Two rows, top of the eight, here we go. And it was gonna first three boys, three race, a straight one. It was gonna first three boys, leg one. The vice over flies out to the center field, white leg one. Right side where first time you over for one. So big change in the so match the picture come to the big one coming so the three of the Phillies is going to face up with the Rangers and one went to about the eight they do. And the 3 year Rangers face with about the eight White Winford, Josh Young, and the Dogs gonna see you. So coming to bed for the Rangers, we got White Winford to the left for the Rangers. The Rangers plays the Rangers zero. It's about the eight him. Right coming up pitch me white, right because of the straight one. Right coming up pitch me white, right because of the one. And white and right coming up pitch me white, right because of the multi-two one. And right coming up pitch me white, your eight boy. I think it was 3 minutes straight to two. And right coming up pitch for you. Right cooking the fish coming for you. For you, why you ready for it? It's ready because you're the all 3, 3, 2 for kill. And as soon as that strike, what because of the strike thing. And Josh Juggs out. And coming next to bat for the Rangers, we have Josh Juggs next for the Rangers. The Rangers plays the Rays. Without Josh Dominic, he will. Right cooking the fish, Josh running because of the strike one. And right cooking the fish, Josh running because of the strike 2 on 2. And right cooking the fish, Josh going for it. And one thing that pisses Josh away for the story there is that and Josh is a totally young Josh is running into the race one. One thing that pisses Josh but I think it's all one too. One thing that pisses Josh but it's swinging at the ball one too. And one thing that pisses Josh away for it, swinging at the ball two too. And and right thing that pisses Josh away for it, running because of the strike 3 and Josh jumped down. And the next event for the going next event for the we got those who see because the event for the Rangers. The Rangers plays the Rays 2 hours after the game. One because of the history and those way for one that catches on the strike 1 on. And one because of 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 the 2. Okay, and then so there's the answer telling you there's the see and the race room. Okay, and piss for you. And those who wait for it. When they catch you struggling and working on the fish goes through them was running away, and that's a single. And those who see race the first range for the Rangers. And those who see a single the line drive to the right the left field and basketball. The rest of the season, John Hayes is going to pinch it for Jay Burger. So coming next to bat for the Rangers, we have John Peterson next to bat for the Rangers. We got one Ranger playing first base. 2 hours, 78, here we go. Alright, Clinton got a pitch for you, John, going for it. Runner catch it goes, runner catch it goes straight with a 1. And the right Clinton got a pitch for you, John, going for it. Runner catch it goes, rolls with a 1. And the right Clinton got a pitch for you, John, going for it. And one kind of John going for it, runner catch it goes 1. One kind of John swing the race and a strike 2, 1, 2. One kind of pitch for you, John going for it, swing the race and a strike 3, John Peterson in the zone. Second strikeout for Ryan Cook and 2 Ks. And third strikeout for Ryan Cook and 2 Ks. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So 3 outs for the Rangers. So the Phillies have 4 runs, the Rangers have 1 run. And that's the end of the 8th. They just went into the ninth. About the end of the 8th. The Phillies turn around to see the Phillies do the turn around at the top of the 9th. The 3 Philly bases at the top of the 9th. JT and Nick Cassiano was JT is 1 for 3 with a walk and the strikeout. And Nick Cassiano's 0 for the strikeout. The Red was 4 for the home run. 2 runs and RBI. The Dora is not the original one. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Ringo for the Phillies, no Philly fans away, 0, start the 9, here we go. And Lewis got a pitch for J.T. Redding, because goes straight on. Lose another pitch to Getty swing is 5-2. Lose another pitch to Getty swing is another 5-2. And lose another pitch to JT ready for running catch goes the balls 1-2. and who's gonna pitch me on JT Rayboard. He swing down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And JT Rayboard is the first base for the field. JT got a hit, he's 2-4, yo. And JT Rayboard singles on line drive to the left field, said, take a tree. So coming next to the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to the Phillies. You one free player on first base, 0-7-9. Here we go. Nick does stay. And Lewis gonna pitch me Castellanos running catches all the way. And Lewis gonna pitch me for Castellanos ready for win. Yeah, put the home run out there. Running catches all the way. Lewis gonna pitch me Castellanos ready for win. And then Cassiano got into a full stop to the third base and Josh Jones to the second base and Morgan Seal. Jake Davis got second base when Nick Cassiano raced the first base. That's what I was running, but I was running personality. You know what I mean? No personality, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not saying I want kids, I'm not saying I want kids, I'm not saying I want kids, but you know. Coming up next to the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to the Phillies. We got one free player first base. One out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Who's gonna pitch for Marsh? Ready for one. You want running catch with a strike one is a one. And Lewis gonna pitch for Marsh. Ready for you. Swing that was a 5-1-2. And Lewis gonna pitch for you. Marsh. Ready for you. And Lewis gonna pitch for Marsh. Ready for running catch goes balls 1-2. And Lewis gonna pitch for Marsh. Ready for running catch goes balls 1-2. Lewis gonna pitch for Marsh. Ready for it. Running catch goes balls 2-2-2. And Lewis gonna pitch for Marsh. Ready for it. Running catch goes ball 3. It's a 3-2. The full kill. And Lewis gonna pitch for Marsh. Ready for it. Swinging the race, that's right, doing ready was that, ready was your 4-5. Your first strikeout. And coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Max coming next for the Phillies. We got one free play on first base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Lewis gonna pitch, gonna bring Max, get ready for it. Running catch goes balls 1 out. And Lewis gonna pitch, gonna bring Max, get ready for it. Mexican for you. Mexican kiss with all. Those are the fish you raise the kiss with all to and Lewis can then fish can be masquerade with one kiss with all to the roll to the 3 and Lewis and then fish can be masquerade with. And that is ball for match cover is ball to advance the first base for the field. This match is the first ball of the game. And then because the other second base to the Phillies and match cover for the Phillies and match cover the Phillies and match cover first base and then Casiano second base. 9 holes. The coming next about the Phillies, we got Emma Sousa next about the Phillies, we got Philly Phillies on first base, second base, 2 rounds, top of the 9th, here we go. And Lewis got pitch me play around the great board, swing that Lewis got pitch me around the great board. He swing that goes right to the right, that's single, the Ron Sousa raised the first base of the Phillies, the Ron Sousa got a heat with 1 yo. The Ron Sousa singles on 1 yard to 1 feet and same finishing. And then Casiano went second base, third base, and Mexico went second base. The Phillies got Ron Sousa on first base, Mexico on second base, and then Casiano was on third base. Basing loaded for the Phillies. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Varsity Stock next to bat for the Phillies, basing over the Phillies, 2 hours, top of the 9th, here we go. Lewis gonna pitch, gonna play Stock, and wait for it. Riley's catch goes straight into 1. And Lewis gonna pitch, gonna play Stock, and wait for it. Yeah, swing down the power zone 2. And look at the history, it's not great for you. Sweet, that was another power was 202. And this is the second base letter we is please there yet. And Lewis ended up pitching it, but he's not great for it. Sweet, that right in the grass all the way to the wall. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, okay, you what it do. You see that was always the one. Right, you said, remember, stop a second. Right, you still got a W. Right, you still got a W. And right, you still got a hit. Right, you still is 1 for 3, yo. And right, you still is 1 for 3, yo. This is right, you started 13 on the 21st season on a long drive to left field, San Henry. And Ron Sousa raised the race, the Phillies have Varsity Stock 6 runs, and Ron Sousa on third base. But the Phillies score another run this morning. The Phillies have 6 runs, the Rangers have 1 run. The Phillies get a 2-run score in the top of the 9th, thanks to Nick Castellanos and Max Kevin, and 61 fields. Coming up next to battle the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to battle the Phillies. We got no Philly Bears on base. We got Philly Bears on base. We got two Philly Bears. Coming next to battle the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to battle the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on second base and third base. 2 outs. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Losing the pitch, we trade. Running catch goes 1-0. Losing the pitch, we trade. Running catch goes strike 1. Losing the pitch, we trade. Swing. Go how do you wave that ball was going, gone. 3-1 home run for Trey Turner, and the Phillies have settled yet again. So it's going. The Phillies have 9 runs. The Rangers have 1 run, and the Phillies get a 3-1 score at the top of the ninth thanks to Ronald Soderson. Rising star and Trey Turner's 3-1 home run, and Trey Turner's 2-4-year-old. This is Trey Turner's 12th home run on the 21st season on the fly ball in center field. That was 9-1 Phillies. Trey Turner finally went yard and how long? Trey Turner wasn't really how long. Trey Turner was dealing for a home run. So coming up next, the battle of the Phillies, we got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer, MVP. The Phillies are raised 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Losing the pitch, we Swimmer running good. Swing that was about to go 1. Losing the pitch, Swimmer running catch with 1-1. Losing the pitch, Swimmer running catch with 1-2-1. Losing the pitch, Swimmer get ready for it. And Cosmo goes out to the second base and Marcus Singer to the first base and Ezekiel Jordan. And Cosmo's Cosmo, you 1 for 5 with your first strikeout. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. This is what the Phillies have 9 runs, the Rangers have 1 run. And it's moving on to the bottom of the ninth. Luke Jones, the Rangers to the red, the City Rangers do the turn to the red, the bottom of the ninth. The 3 Ranger players do the red, the bottom of the ninth will be. Here we go. As it goes here, Ezekiel Jordan, and Sam Haggerty Terry. And the one tomorrow's gonna be on the Fox channel. You ready to say that one? The pitches for the Phillies are on come get a picture of the pitch. The come picture that comes picture makes his own. The comment to bat for the Rangers, we have Kyle Jelowski coming back for the Rangers. The Rangers plays amazing. 0 about 9. Here we go. And Kyle Jelowski, yes, for time. Kyle Jelowski, running to a baseball. Max Song got a pitch for you. I got good to see it running for running catch goes strike with no one. Running catch goes strike with no one. The Max Song got a pitch, he had a good see the waiting for it. Running catch goes 1-1. And Max Song got a pitch, he had a good see the waiting for it. And Kyle Hanaguchi flies out to the center fielder with Randy Morris and Kyle Hanaguchi is down. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, we have Ezekiel Jones, and next to bat the Rangers, and Ranger plays the Rays. 1 out. I mean, 1 out. Top of the night, here we go. Max is all gonna pitch to Ezekiel Jones forward. When that comes to strike with a 1, and Max is all gonna pitch to Ezekiel Jones forward. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Max is all gonna pitch to Ezekiel, swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. Max is all gonna pitch to Ezekiel Jones, that's for Tommy Jones, Ezekiel Jones, running the middle, 6 more baseballs. And Max is all gonna pitch to Ezekiel Jones forward. He's doing that one because runner catches goes the balls 1 and 2. And Max is all gonna pitch for you Ezekiel Jones forward. And what's gonna push Ezekiel Jones forward? Ezekiel Jones flies out to the right field and Nick Castellanos. Ezekiel Jones down. For a pass substitution, Josh Smith will pitch it with 600. Coming next to bat for the Rangers, we got Josh Smith and this man the Rangers. The Rangers plays the Rays, 2 outs, 1 9 Message all gonna pitch in the way for you, Smith, ready for it. Runner catching those balls with him. Okay. And Message all gonna pitch in the way, Smith, ready for it. Runner catching those balls with him. And Message all gonna pitch, Smith, ready for it. Runner catching goes the ball 2-2. And Message all gonna pitch, Smith, ready for it. Runner catching goes the ball 1-0. Message all gonna pitch, Smith, runner catching the ball 2-0. Message all gonna pitch, Smith, runner swing, the Rays strike on the 2-1. Message all gonna pitch, Smith, runner catching the ball 2-3-1. Message all gonna pitch, Smith, runner catching the ball. Last ball for John Smith is rolled and remains the first base for the number 1 for the Rangers. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, we have Corey Seager next to bat for the Rangers. We have 1 Ranger playing on first base. 2 holes, Robin Hayden, 19 again. And Message already got it. So coming up next to bat for the Rangers, we have Corey Seager next to bat for the Rangers. We have 1 Ranger playing on first base. 2 hours, 2 hours, Robin Hayden. Message all gonna pitch me, Corey, you ready for your sweet hours of Robin's on 1. And Message all gonna pitch me, Corey, you ready for running catch this Robin's on 1. Message all gonna pitch me, Corey, you ready for it. Runner catch those balls on 1. Message all gonna pitch me, Corey, you ready for it. Message all gonna pitch me, Corey, you ready for it. Adjustment advance to second base, all the passing neighbors. Message all gonna pitch me, Corey, you ready for it. Runner catch those balls 2-1. And Message all gonna pitch me, Corey, you ready for it. Runner catch those balls 2-1. Message all gonna pitch me, Corey, you ready for it. Runner catch those balls 3-1. And that's the other Pittsburgh for you, wait for you, running catch good, roll 3-3-1. That's the other Pittsburgh for you, running catch good, Missouri has the 5 balls, a 3-2, the full count. That's the other Pittsburgh for you, wait for it. And mine was singing. And that's the other Pittsburgh for you, wait for it. You swing that was another 5 balls, still 3-2. And Mexico, another Pittsburgh, wait for it, wait for it. You swing that one, that's another 5 balls, still 3-2. And Mexico, another Pittsburgh, wait for it, wait for it. And Cody the singer runs out to the first base to right home steps the first base making time. And that's the way Cody sings out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 9-1. The Phillies win. So the Phillies will advance on the 66 and 49 season. The Rangers will advance to 60 and 57 season. The Phillies will get the 60 win. The Rangers will get the 57 loss. And yeah. And your winning pitcher of today's game is Christopher Sanchez, who advances to 11-3 on the season with a 2.36 ERA. And your Chevrolet player of tonight's game was Brandon Marsh. Our center fielder, the Chevrolet player of the game was our center fielder, Brandon Marsh, who's 4-5 with a solo home run, 2 doubles, RBI, and 1 scored. First 4+ hit game of the season, 5th of his career. Shout out to Brandon Marsh, number 16, Mr. Long Hair, Mr. Beard, and everything. And yeah. Yeah, so the Phillies are still number 1 in the National League at 66 and 49. And with 3.5 games up against the Mets. Hello. So shout out to the guys for watching. Shout out to Knock on the Street. Shout out to Mike on the Street. Shout out to Wednesdays on the Street. Yeah. So guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the guys. I will be streaming the Phillies at the Texas Rangers for game number 2 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. on my YouTube channel, guys. And tomorrow night's game is on national television, so that's gonna be interesting, and that's gonna be on Fox channel. So the Phillies are gonna have to do good on that, and stuff like that. So let me put the school in there so we do that. So. Let me see, so that's the big one. Okay. Move it to loud. Boom. And then like to be learned, so look where he is. Higher hopes. He is higher hopes. He is higher so get your head because there's a lot to be learned, so look around. Once there was a silly man, thought he would love Robert G. Band. Anyone knows in it can't motivate, but he has higher hopes. He is higher hopes. He is higher from high in the sky. Hope so when you start the pillow, instead of letting go, just remember that day. Woo! Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. But let's go on the hunt for Red October. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday, your Friday night. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for the next Phillies right to see my favorite. Let's go Phillies. Yeah. Let's try to take game 2 for the Rangers again, yo. Yeah.